A major winter storm heading into the Northland later tonight, and another one on the way after Thanksgiving. High temperature today in Duluth, 31 degrees after a morning low of 27. We have had a little bit of snow. Lake effect snow started late this afternoon. It's amounted to melted down to 107 inch at the airport, and accumulations are starting to add up, especially on grassy surfaces. And I've seen a few reports of some roads being covered. This is what it looks like on London Road right now. And you can see that a light layer of lake effect snow. 29 degrees at Duluth International, east-northeast winds at 17, giving us a wind chill of 17. Visibility at 2 miles now in Duluth, but you see around Silver Bay, 1.75 miles. This is from that lake effect snow that started late this afternoon and continued into the evening hours. Temperatures in the low to mid 30s. Now, when we get to the wind gusts, we've had some reports of wind gusts at Sky Harbor close to 40 miles per hour, and the Blotnick Bridge 45 mile per hour wind gusts this evening, and those winds will continue to pick up overnight and into tomorrow. 25 in International Falls, Hibbing at 26, Silver Bay at 28. Right now across northwest Wisconsin, temperatures in the low 30s. Now here are the winds coming right out of the northeast at around 17 miles per hour, gusting to close to 30 miles per hour, and that's why that lake effect snow started this evening. And here's a look at the wind chills. Single-digit wind chills in Grand Marais, teens and 20s elsewhere. Here's the wind gust forecast. Now, later tonight, those wind gusts are going to be approaching 40 miles per hour here across northwest Wisconsin. And since these winds are coming right out of the northeast, it will be pushing those 10 to 14-foot waves onshore. So there could be some flooding here along the North Shore, the Twin Ports, and across the South Shore and western Upper Michigan. Winds, the heaviest of the winds, will start to push off toward Ironwood here by tomorrow afternoon, and the rest of us will still see gusty winds. So with those winds coming right off Lake Superior, here's the areas here from the Twin Ports over to the east along Lake Superior that could see some flooding and beach erosion overnight tonight. Now let's talk about the snow. If you notice here, right late afternoon, we started seeing those snow bands coming in right off Lake Superior. So we've seen the lake effect snow this evening, and that snow there across the south is coming in from the winter storm across southern Minnesota and southwest Wisconsin. So as the night goes on, the snow will start to push into the Twin Ports and become heavier. This right here, moderate to heavy snow by daybreak tomorrow morning across much of the North Shore, here around the Twin Ports and across Wisconsin and western Upper Michigan. But you notice back toward International Falls and Big Fork, little if any snow expected there. They may get very little snow, and then the snows will continue to push off to the east. And by late in the day, there might actually be some partial clearing off to the north and west. And then as we head into Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, there could be a little bit of lake effect snow starting to redevelop across the area. Now again, the heaviest of the snow totals across northwest Wisconsin, western Upper Michigan, 12 to 16 inches or more once that lake effect kicks in. Here in the Twin Ports, 6 to 12 inches up through the North Shore. Ely, Hibbing, and Grand Rapids could get 3 to 6 inches. International Falls, I'm being pretty generous there with 1 to 3. You'll probably be on the lower end of that scale. Now, most of the area under a winter storm warning through tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then that extends back into the plains. So if you're traveling anywhere across the Northland, especially here around the Twin Ports and areas to the south, it's not going to be very pretty. As a matter of fact, overnight tonight, travel probably not even recommended here when the winds pick up. The heavy snow starts coming down, visibility will be reduced, and the road conditions will deteriorate. Snow developing tonight, becoming heavy late, lows in the 20s, heavy snow early tomorrow, then north winds at 20 to 40 miles per hour, blowing that snow around. And again, for Thanksgiving, looking pretty nice across the area, mostly cloudy skies and 29 degrees. The rest of the 7-day forecast shows that light snow will redevelop Thursday night into Friday across the area, become heavier on Saturday into Sunday. That long duration event could bring in another foot or more of snow. That's something we'll start focusing on once we get past tonight and tomorrow. And I did check Duluth International and Minneapolis-St. Paul's Airport. They are starting to see more and more in the way of cancellations and delayed flights down in Minneapolis. One of the flights coming into Duluth tonight has been canceled, so tomorrow morning's flight is canceled. and that's before the heavy snow.
Oh, I feel so bad for all those people trying to get
Sorry for
home,
laughing.
see family. It is goofy, though. You know, it is kind of funny that we are getting so much snow. I mean, it's, you know.
Well, let's put it into perspective.
All right.
We've had 13 measurable snows in Duluth so far this fall that's only amounted to 6.6 inches.
Now we're
And
getting
we're going
it
to get
all at
all
once.
of that tonight and tomorrow, and could add more late in the week.
The floodgates
Right
are open.
when people are ready to go home and go other places for the holidays.
Worst timing ever. Oh.